Welcome back to the channel. Rarest coins. If you're a coin collector, or even just someone who enjoys the fascinating world of rare coins, today's video is for you. We're going to talk about the 1987D Washington quarter dollar, a coin that you may think is just another regular quarter. However, there's a rare and valuable version of this quarter that could be worth a jaw-dropping $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that correctly, a quarter worth $1.4 million. Sounds unbelievable, right? But stick around, because we're going to explore the history, the specific era that makes this coin so valuable, and how it could be sitting in your collection right now, waiting to make you a fortune. Let's start with some quick history. The Washington quarter dollar has been in circulation in the United States since 1932. Designed by John Flanagan, the coin features a profile of George Washington, the first president of the United States, on the obverse, front, and an eagle on the reverse, back. This design has remained mostly unchanged for decades, though there have been some minor alterations over the years. By the time the 1987 Washington quarter was produced, it had become a staple of American currency, with millions of them minted each year. Now, the 1987D Washington quarter is just one of many quarters in circulation that year, but there's something very special about the small number of them, something that sets them apart from all the others and makes them incredibly valuable. This rare version of the 1987D quarter is not valuable because of its age or historical significance. It's valuable because of a rare minting error that occurred during production. And like many rare coins, this mistake turned an otherwise ordinary quarter into a highly sought-after collector's item. So, what's the error that makes the 1987D Washington quarter worth so much? The answer is a minting error known as the double die error. A double die error occurs when the coin's die is struck more than once, causing the design to appear doubled or misaligned. This can result in the letters or numbers on the coin looking blurry or shifted. For the 1987D Washington quarter, the double die error primarily affects the date and the word Liberty on the obverse of the coin. What makes this ever so special is the extreme rarity of it. While the U.S. Mint struck millions of 1987D Washington quarters, only a very small number were struck with this double die error. This means that most of the 1987D quarters are perfectly normal, with sharp and well-defined engravings. However, if you manage to find one that shows the double lettering or date, you may have found one of the rarer coins that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. In fact, some of these coins have been sold at auction for prices as high as $1.4 million. But how can you tell if you have one of these valuable double die 1987D Washington quarters? Well, it's all about the details. You need to closely examine the word Liberty and the date 1987 on the obverse of the coin. When there is a double die error, you'll see that the letters and numbers are doubled, meaning they appear with a shadow or offset next to the original design. You may notice that the word Liberty appears a bit blurry, or that the numbers in 1987 are misaligned, giving them a doubled effect. To spot these errors more easily, it's a good idea to use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. Without magnification, it can be hard to see the subtle doubling, but once you get a close-up view, the error becomes much more apparent. If you see this doubling on your 1987D quarter, you might have something very valuable on your hands. Now, let's talk about the condition of the coin. Just like with any rare coin, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. Coins that have been well preserved or remain in mint condition are worth much more than those that have been heavily circulated or damaged. If your 1987D quarter is in near perfect or pristine condition, its value will be much higher, especially if it's one of the rare double die error coins. A coin that's been worn down from years of circulation will still have value, but it won't reach the astronomical prices that a pristine coin might command. If you do find a 1987D Washington quarter with the double die error, and it's in excellent condition, the next step is to have it professionally graded. Grading services like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, are experts at evaluating coins and can provide an official certification of authenticity and condition. Grading ensures that the coin's value is accurately assessed and helps protect buyers and sellers in the marketplace. Coins that are graded at MS65 or higher are often worth far more than those with lower grades, especially for rare coins. So why are double die errors like the one on the 1987D Washington quarter so valuable? The simple answer is rarity. As I mentioned earlier, only a very small number of 1987D quarters were struck with this error. And because it's so difficult to spot the error without careful inspection, many of these coins went unnoticed by most people when they were first minted. As a result, they've become incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. Add in the fact that the Washington quarter is one of the most iconic and beloved coins in U.S. history, and it's easy to see why error coins like the 1987D are so valuable. In addition to rarity, the fact that error coins are highly collectible also plays a role in driving up their value. Coin collectors love finding and owning unique coins, and a minting error like the double die on the 1987D quarter makes the coin even more special. It's a piece of history, a one-of-a-kind item that was created by accident but has become a prized possession for numismatists and investors alike. So, to summarize, the 1987D Washington quarter is a coin that, on its own, wouldn't be worth much. However, if you happen to have one with the rare double die error, you could be sitting on a small fortune. The error occurs when the die is struck more than once, causing the date and word Liberty to appear doubled. This rare mistake, combined with the coin's condition, can make the 1987D Washington quarter worth as much as $1.4 million at auction. If you think you've found one of these rare coins, take a closer look at the date and the word Liberty. If you spot the doubling, you could have a treasure on your hands. And remember, the better the condition of the coin, the more valuable it will be. So, if you find one, don't forget to get it graded and authenticated by a professional. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you found this information helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future updates about rare coins and their incredible value. There are always new discoveries to be made in the world of numismatics, and we'll keep bringing you the most exciting content. Until next time, happy coin hunting, and I'll see you in the next video. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're into coin collecting or just curious about the hidden treasures that could be sitting in your pocket, then today's video is definitely one you don't want to miss. Today, we're going to talk about the 1992D Washington quarter, a coin that might seem like just another standard quarter, but if you look closely, it could be worth a jaw-dropping $1.2 million. Yes, that's right, a quarter from 1992 could be worth far more than just 25 cents. And we're going to dive into the history, the rarity, and the specific minting error that could make it worth a small fortune. First, let's talk a bit about the Washington quarter in general. The Washington quarter has been a part of U.S. currency since 1932, designed by John Flanagan to honor the first president of the United States, George Washington. The obverse, front, of the coin features a profile of Washington, while the reverse, back, traditionally shows an eagle. Over the years, the design has undergone some changes, but the Washington quarter remains a beloved symbol of American coinage. By 1992, the reverse design of the Washington quarter had been changed in 1976 to feature the Washington crossing the Delaware scene, which was part of the bicentennial celebration of the U.S. But the 1992D Washington quarter, which was minted at the Denver Mint, is special for a very different reason. Most 1992D quarters are your typical, run-of-the-mill coins, worth just 25 cents. However, there's a very rare version of the 1992D quarter that could be worth far more, way more. So, why is the 1992D Washington quarter worth so much money? The key lies in a specific minting error that occurred during production. As is the case with many rare and valuable coins, This particular quarter became highly sought after because of a mistake made during the minting process. That mistake is known as a double die error. A double die error occurs when the die used to strike the coin is not aligned properly and strikes the coin multiple times, which causes the design to appear doubled. In the case of the 1992D Washington quarter, the double die error caused the date 1992 and the word Liberty to appear doubled on the obverse of the coin. This means that if you have one of these rare coins, you'll notice that the date and the word Liberty are slightly offset, giving them a shadow-like or double appearance. It's not always immediately obvious to the naked eye, but with close inspection and magnification, the error becomes very apparent. Now, why is this double die error so significant, and why is it worth so much money? The simple answer is rarity. While the U.S. Mint struck millions of 1992D quarters, only a small number were struck with this double die error. Because of this, these error coins are extremely rare and difficult to find. As you can imagine, rarity is one of the most important factors in determining the value of a coin. The fewer there are of a particular coin, the more valuable it becomes. And because this error was so rare, it has made the 1992D Washington quarter with the double die error highly desirable among coin collectors. Now, you may be asking, how can I tell if I have one of these rare, valuable 1992D Washington quarters? It's actually not that difficult to identify, but it does require careful inspection. The key places to look are the word Liberty and the date 1992 on the obverse of the coin. If the coin has the double die error, you will see that the letters in Liberty and the numbers in 1992 are doubled or have a shadow effect. This will be most noticeable under magnification, so it's a good idea to use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to closely examine these areas. The doubling effect can range from subtle to more pronounced, and the more noticeable the error, the more valuable the coin. Keep in mind that finding one of these coins in perfect or near perfect condition will greatly increase its value. Coins that are well preserved and show little to no signs of wear are always more valuable than those that have been heavily circulated or damaged. So, the condition of the coin plays a significant role in determining how much it is worth. If you think you've found a 1992D Washington quarter with the double die error, your next step should be to have it professionally graded. Grading is the process by which experts evaluate the condition of a coin and assign it a grade based on its quality. Services like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, are trusted grading companies that can help authenticate your coin and determine its grade. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin is likely to be. As an example, coins with a higher grade such as MS65 or higher are typically worth much more than those with a lower grade. So, if you've got a high-quality example of a 1992D Washington quarter with the double die error, you could be sitting on a coin that's worth a substantial amount of money. But what makes these error coins so desirable to collectors? Error coins are especially prized because they represent a rare and unique part of U.S. coinage history. Most coins that are struck at the mint are uniform and identical, but error coins are different. They offer a glimpse into the minting process and tell a story about how mistakes can lead to the creation of valuable treasures. The 1992D Washington quarter with the double die error is an excellent example of this phenomenon. It's a coin that was meant to be just like any other quarter, but due to a minting error, it became a rare and valuable piece of numismatic history. As you might expect, error coins like the 1992D Washington quarter have a strong demand among collectors. They are often sold at auctions for significant amounts of money. Some of these error coins have fetched prices as high as $1.2 million, depending on their condition and the specific nature of the error. That's an incredible return on a coin that originally only cost 25 cents. So, if you happen to find one of those rare error coins in your collection, you could be holding onto something that's worth far more than just face value. To recap, the 1992D Washington quarter is usually just another ordinary quarter in circulation. but the rare double die error version of this coin is highly valuable. The doubling of the date and the word liberty is the key to identifying this error coin. If you find one in excellent condition, it could be worth up to $1.2 million. So, next time you come across a 1992D Washington quarter, be sure to inspect it carefully. You never know, you could be holding onto a hidden treasure. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this content and want to learn more about rare coins and their incredible value, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Coin collecting is full of surprises, and we'll keep bringing you the latest news and tips on how to find valuable coins. Until next time, happy coin hunting, and I'll see you in the next video.